What's up, guys? It's your boy Kobe here. Welcome back. I did it again. I was looking at the... Okay, let's try this again. What's up, guys? It's your boy Kobe here, back with another video. As you can see by the title of today's video, we're going to be doing... I just spat. I know I did. I'm sorry. As you can see by the title of this video, we're going to be doing a continuation of the last one. So this one is going to be photography based though. We're going to be looking at the old pictures I used to take about like a year ago. So we're going to just look at those up until, I don't know, now I guess. Oh, I think I should show you all the fit for today because it's a really good one. Fit for the day, you know, something, the elf, you know, pants, the anchovies. This is literally like the worst fit ever. Yeah, so as you can see, I literally just woke up out of bed. Like, this is what you get when, yeah. But without further ado, let's just jump into this video. Okay, so first up is, oh my gosh, these are the pictures from Universal. Honestly, love like a lot of these pictures from Universal, if we're being completely honest. Love like so much, like the ones with T and Mickey. I honestly didn't know how to really work my camera at this point. Like I was like, hey guys, like, you know, like I do pictures, like I take pictures and stuff. And like, this is literally like the first time I took real pictures, I guess. Like, you know, like actually, I don't know, like I didn't even know how to do camera settings and all that stuff when I took these pictures. I know the one of T was like literally like one of the first ones. I was like, okay, you know, I might be onto something. I maybe can do something. I don't know what took me so long to start like actually trying to figure out camera settings and stuff. This is graduation pictures of Lakia and Jada. Honestly, I did not know how to work my camera for a minute, and I literally just like was like, oh, like I'm lucky if I get a good shot. Like I don't know why I just did not be like, okay, let's look into actually learning how to use your camera so you can actually be like a good photographer. Because I literally just did not, like all of this stuff like here, I did not at all like know about ISO, like shutter speed, nothing like at all. Next up, this was in July of 2018. So this is when I took these pictures. I just literally just would be snapping pictures and like, oh, I got a good picture. I think I might have known like a little bit more. Actually, no, at this point, no, I didn't. I'm lying. I think I only knew about ISO at this point. Like I just knew like, oh, I need to keep my ISO low. But other than that, I was just like, okay, you know, like, oh, I'm lucky if I get a good picture. I was dumb. These are pictures of my sister. This is kind of like the first, I guess, studio like thing I did. This is where I had like all my lights and everything. I definitely don't edit the same. Like I'm noticing like a lot, like I don't edit at all like the same really. OMG, I love these pictures. These are the ones low key. When we took these at Sugarloaf Mills behind like a trash can. Like I don't know, like it was somewhere like where we were not supposed to be at. And we just took these here. For a while, I only knew about like one thing in my camera. I literally just like learned like ISO 1 week, aperture next, and then like shutter speed. You know, like I didn't learn everything all at once. I don't know why. I took my time. This pictures of Tammy and Madison. I took these. This is for, was it Madison's dinner? I don't know. It was somebody's birthday or something we were going out for. This is one of my favorite shoots I've ever done. This shoot with Lexi. We did like one part in a grocery store, and then another part in a laundry mat, and then another part like outside of Kroger in her car. And these are the pictures we got. I used to want to do this thing called like Macklin's magazine. I might bring it back. Like where I tried to make like magazine covers. I'm noticing like, I think I have similar angles. Like I still do the same angles, but my stuff is just so different now. This is when I have my T6, my Rebel T6. So like the pictures just look totally different. These are pictures of Fabi at the fair. I was scared to do this shoot because like, I didn't really, this was like my first time, well not first, but first time I knew like how to work my camera, like with all of, you know, ISO, aperture and everything. And that I was gonna take pictures at night. I think I took pictures at nighttime before and I just didn't know how to work my camera all the way. But I knew how to work it now, but I was still kind of scared. I was like, I'm afraid if these pictures don't come out good. But they came out pretty cool. Fabi's adorable. It's crazy how I'm looking back at these pictures and I'm like, I know I would take them differently or like edit them differently. Like I definitely, my editing style definitely changed a lot. I think that's the most. These were the first self-portraits I've ever taken of myself. I tried to be like extra and do like the little like caption or title thing, you know, like on the picture. These are like the second self-portraits I took, and these, I kind of snap with these. Like I still do love these to this day. I don't even know what to say about this. We were just riding in Atlanta. I think it was like the first time I got my camera. I literally just like wanting to take pictures. This is like one of the first pictures I took on my camera. Okay, when I first started taking pictures, I did not edit them at all. That's not good. Ugh, oh my gosh, like it's crazy that I didn't edit any pictures of mine. Like for a minute, like for a really long time, I was not editing pictures. Ugh. These were photos from Universal here. I like the vision I had for them. I had the ISO way too up. Like I didn't know what ISO was, so I just really just, this was on auto probably. These were like the first photos I really took on my 5D Mark I, which is the camera I use now. These are the keys. The keys is all up in this video. I'm like, I only used to take pictures of him. Like, literally. As you can see, they're so like much different. Like the difference between like the 5D and the T6 is like so evident. The pictures in the 5D look more like cinematic to me, if that makes sense. Like they just look more like they could be stills from a movie. So that's it for that year. Okay, and then working our way. So then working our way into the new year, like the whole month of January, I didn't really shoot. But then in February, I shot my friend Ebony. This was kind of like also my first time, I guess, learning how to work. Well, not first time, but like I was still learning the ropes around like my new camera. There's a wasp, but now I'm like, it's on the outside, but. This is a shoot with Lexi. I almost dropped my drink, that was fun. We did pictures here in Barnes and Nobles, and then we also did pictures on a tennis court. Lexi, if you're watching this, we will be shooting soon, especially before you go to college, because it's what they want, you know? This picture, I love it because I started to really like, I guess, this is when I started like working with like prisms and stuff like that, or like, not even prisms, this was like okay, this is literally like just something like clear, like that I just picked up, and I was like, okay, I kind of want to use this. Like I used tape for this shoot, and I would just like, you know, kind of put it in front of the camera and just like play around with it. And I don't know, it does like this cool thing. Oh my gosh, I love these pictures so much. Okay, there's like this area like right by my school that I wanted to shoot at for like the longest time. And I wanted to do it with a guy because I don't shoot a lot of guys, as you can see. Like most of my shoots, besides the key, are girls, which I love, you know. But I do also want to get some more guys into the mix. So this is like one of my friends from school. We just did this shoot like in this area that I wanted to do for so long, and I just love the way these came out. And I started to like also take like more body shots too, because I'm not really a body person. Like when it comes to pictures, I'm starting to get into it more, but like I've always just been like face. I just love taking pictures of the face and like top half up, which, you know, I can see why I need to change that. Okay, this is like the shoot with Markel is like the first time I really did natural light within like a studio shoot. I didn't really do natural lighting before that, and now I'm like, as you can see, I'm obsessed with it. Like I don't shoot a video without it being natural lighting. Like literally I do it all the time. Ugh, this shot right here, so good. I love that one. But yeah, like definitely, as you can see, my editing style, you know, it's definitely like it's been all over the place. I used to not edit, and then I started editing pictures, and I just would be sliding like the colors across. Like I didn't even know like what exactly I was doing. And then these are the photos of Tamara. I took these in March of this year. So like a tip for like when you're like taking pictures, don't be afraid to like just play around with things and like just see where it can take you, because literally if you do that, you're just gonna stay the same. I know I wanted them to look a certain way, but I guess I was kind of scared like playing around with things, because I was like, I don't know if I messed it up too much. It's like you can always go back to what the original picture looked like a few steps back, or what your picture looked like if you're using Lightroom and stuff like that. So don't feel like you need to like not experiment and try different things. I tried like 4 different colors, you know, like just with this one like look. Like this is literally the same look basically, and I love every single one of them. Okay, and so like flashback. So fast forward to like recently. This is like one of my most recent shoots. This is my little cousin Mia. With this shoot, started getting back into using Lightroom to do skin retouching and everything. This is like literally like my editing style now. Like it's not really changing right now. Like I love this. I'm definitely still trying new things, you know, trying to get into more Photoshop, but this like shot is just like one of my favorite shots I've ever taken. The framing of it, it looks really natural, which is like what I want to go for, like that natural look of just like, you know, coloring and everything. I don't want it to look too saturated. I also don't want it to look like, you know, too dull. I feel like it's just like kind of the perfect balance of what I like my photos to be like. Well, that brings us to the end of this video, guys. Just kind of like want to show y'all like a timeline and just like, you know, how my photos have progressed from literally a year and a half ago now. Like I have not been doing photography for that long, but I just kind of want to show you guys like how much you can change within that time, and just how important it is to look back at your old stuff and appreciate it. Like don't feel like, oh, like my shit sucked, even though sometimes, you know, like we feel like that, you know, but don't feel like that, because where you are now is special. And don't, you know, like get caught up in looking at other people's work and seeing how they do stuff to like reflect how your work is, because your work, if you work hard enough, is going to get better, and you're going to get to where you want to be at. I hope you guys enjoyed this video so much. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. Y'all, like, what? I hear it like only goes up from here, so thank you guys so much. Comment, subscribe, tell me guys what other videos you want to see, and yeah, so I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see y'all in my next video.